Hey, Thatcher, we know it's been a very busy season and there's been lots of talk about, your guys' schedule and the number of games you played and the lack of practices. So how valuable has it been for you with Braden playing the last little bit here to get some extra work in with Ian Clark?
That's been good. It's like you said, there's not a lot of practice time and days to work on the smaller details. With a lot of games, trying to sort things out during the game, and obviously you're trying to perform. So getting some practice time in is good, and having the team skate today, I think is really good too, and just getting everyone together and going over some little things is going to be beneficial.
For you personally, how valuable is it when you get a chance to focus on some extra practice time and reset and work on some things rather than being in the net every single night?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to take practice time and extra reps like that when you can. I think every player is going to benefit from focusing on those little details every now and again. And, like I said, just being able to get out early before practice today and get a little bit of work in with Ian and Braden in as well is only going to help.
Next up is Chris Faber.
Hey, Thatcher, just wanted to ask what it's like for you guys after a 2-week road trip. Just, I guess, from the mental point of view and kind of off the ice, what's it like to just be back with the family, see the dogs, wives, girlfriends, all that?
Yeah, it's nice. I think this is either our first or second time maybe getting 2 days in between games. So it was really nice yesterday. Obviously, we got in late back from Toronto, but being able to kind of wake up and spend the morning at home and, like you said, take the dog for a walk and hang out with the girlfriend a little bit. It's nice. It's with the COVID and the protocols and things, it's hard for them to get out and do anything when we're gone. So they're kind of, holding down the fort for us. So being able to get back and spend some time with them and have a little bit of a reset is really nice.
And what did the girlfriend think about an arrival time at about 2 a.m?
Yeah, I mean, the first time we went on the road, I forgot to bring a set of house keys, so I had to wake her up. This time she was quick, reminding me to bring my own keys, so I didn't wake her up. But yeah, it was good. She was glad I was home, and dog gave me a nice little welcome too, which was nice.
Next up is Ian McIntyre.
Hi, Thatcher. I know as a psychology student, you've done a lot of thinking about stuff, both in an academic sense, but also a pragmatic sense. With all the turmoil of this start, what do you think is the most important mindset to have? If you could sort of dip into your training and your education and just, what mindset should the team have in all this?
Yeah, I mean, I think the most important thing is just sticking together. And, I think when times get hard, it's easy to, human nature, it's easy to kind of start thinking about yourself and maybe get down on yourself, get down on the team. It's only natural to do that. But, I think the teams that can pull through times like this are teams that stick together and stay confident in themselves and one another. And, I think we have a group that can do that, and guys care about each other. And, I think we have a good opportunity with a little reset yesterday, practice today, good opportunity to come into this next series against Calgary and, try to get some points here.
And I want to ask you about a theory that's out there that, guys on the team were so upset or distraught at some of the players who left or weren't retained that it's affecting their play, that they're not playing well because they're upset. What do you think about that?
I can shut that down. I think, I don't think that anyone is, holding that against management or coach, whatever. I don't know what the rumor is. I haven't seen anything, but guys are focused on winning, and they know that the business side of things is going to happen sometimes, and guys are going to leave, get traded, sign somewhere else, what have you, and guys are well aware of that, and they know that you got to move on and focus at on the task at hand. So guys are trying to win. We brought some really good players in this year that are are going to be able to help us, and just keep working together, like I said, and trend in the right direction.
Next up is Josh Clipperton.
Hey Thatcher, I'm just wondering what the road trip was like in Toronto with the newer measures. Like, were you in a different room? We all been in that room in Toronto. It's not very big. So did you guys have to have a separate room? And what was that like for your preparation and just being with your teammates?
Yeah, I mean, it's different, it's, I think or at least personally, one of my favorite things about the sport is just the camaraderie between guys and being close with guys and being able to see them outside the rink and hang out and get to know guys on a personal level instead of a player, just from the player aspect. And obviously that's a little bit different this year. It's different everywhere. It's not just here, it's league wide. And, there's certain things that we have to do to make sure that we can keep playing. And we understand that. And it's kind of just a year where you got to go with the flow. And, with the safety protocols, obviously they're going to be evaluating things daily. And, if they feel like they got to implement new structures into the system, then we're going to have to abide by that and find a way to, just stick with it and keep playing. So, yeah, it's different, but, everyone's got to kind of deal with it.
Sounds like the hour 45 is kind of more of a recommendation than a hard and fast rule. Now, did you find for those 2 games that it was like sort of a hard and fast rule, that you were really rushed getting to the rink and trying to get ready?
Not too much. I mean, I like to get there early, but there's been guys have played games, whatever level it was, like I remember trying to find a rhythm when I first turned pro, trying to experiment, coming to games at different times and seeing what felt comfortable. And, at the end of the day, like, what you got to do to get ready, and whatever time amount you're given, you're going to have to try and adapt and find a way to do it.
Thank you.
Next up is Gemma Karsten-Smith.
Hi, Thatcher. Does it feel like there's extra weight on this next series against Calgary?
I mean, we know, everyone in the room knows it's important. We know where we are in the standings. We know every game's important, just playing teams in your division every night. So, especially against Calgary, I know that we got to be ready to go, and important couple points for sure. So it's a good opportunity for us to make up some ground, and being back at home is nice, and try and get some points here.
Anything that you learned about them in the first 2 games? I know that's almost a month ago now, and things have changed since then, but is there anything that you can take from those 2 games and apply to the next 4 coming up here?
Yeah, it feels like a lifetime ago, to be honest. I mean, like, they're a good team, we know that. And I mean, obviously this year's a little bit different, but in years past, we play those guys a ton, and they're skilled, and they play hard, and we're pretty familiar with the style of play that they like to play. So I just do the normal video before the game, things like that, just refreshing your memory and prepare to play.